Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll explore an introduction to Pro3D HSR SolidCAM's powerful new generation 3-axis high-speed roughing technology. This advanced solution is designed to significantly improve the roughing process in 3-axis CNC machining, especially for complex geometries. Let's begin by looking at some key highlights of a Pro3D HSR. Pro3D HSR is built on a modern and efficient architecture that handles complex parts such as mold and die and die casting die components with ease. And Pro3D HSR generates best-in-class toolpath patterns, which includes hatch and contour pattern, and it also includes rest roughing technology. Pro3D HSR ensures safe machining by generating toolpaths that are fully aware of the stock, target, and the fixture geometries, which minimizes the risk of collisions. Thanks to its multi-core processing capabilities, Pro3D HSR takes full advantage of modern workstations using up to 24 cores for rapid toolpath generation, which greatly reduces the programming time. Now, let's see how these features come together in practice. Here I have a complex die casting core with approximate dimensions of 250 millimeters in length, 165 millimeters in width, 140 millimeters in height. Let's create roughing toolpath using a Pro 3D HSR. You can launch Pro 3D HSR from the SolidWorks ribbons and SolidWorks ribbon here. And you can also launch from the CAM tree. You can right click on the operations, add milling operation, hit on Pro 3D HSR. It will open the Pro 3D HSR dialog. And there is another option. You can launch Pro 3D HSR using shortcut keys from your keyboard. You press Shift plus R, software will launch Pro 3D HSR. Let's create the toolpath. I will select the tool. The indication of selecting the tool without the holder, meaning for a Pro 3D HSR will not perform gouge checking for non-cutting elements of the tool. After the cutting length of the tool is all non-cutting parts of the uh, tool assembly. For example, shaft, arbor, and the holder will not be checked against, will not be taken into account for a collision checking when you don't define the holder, only the tool. So I will go to the clearance data and keep clearance data to 0, because anyways the software is not going to perform any gouge checking for these tool elements. I will quickly go to passes page and define the step down and step over and calculate the toolpath. I will give 2 mm depth of cut. Okay, 90 mm step over is fine. And I will hit the calculate button. If you look at the computer cores that are being fully utilized by the software to quickly calculate the toolpath, and for such a complex part it just took only 15 seconds to 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 calculate the toolpath. So this is how the toolpath is calculated, neat and clean with the less retracts. If you look at here in this area, the tool is gouging the fixture. So let's define the fixture to get a collision free toolpath. Go to geometry and fixture. I'll right click, add the setup fixture. This fixture is already defined in the setup. That's why the fixture is here. So I'll select this fixture and have some 5 mm offset and hit the calculate button. So in Pro 3D HSR, you can define the fixture as a model that could be saved in your toolkit, or you can have that model inside the SolidWorks, and you can define all these models as a fixture geometries directly, um, not as a Gauss check, but as a geometry. And software, I mean, SolidCam knows that this geometry is a fixture and toolpath should be trimmed. So that's what exactly software does here. So you see the toolpath is simply, trimmed and offsetted by, the value that we have provided here. So the the summary the summary is that Pro 3D HSR brings powerful capabilities to three-axis roughing, smart toolpath strategies, simplified setup. You have to put uh, you have to give minimal inputs to calculate the toolpath, and everything is automatically calculated. And robust collision checking, and we have high speed calculations. It is built for the needs of a modern machining. It gives you performance and reliability that you need on the shop floor. Thank you for watching. I hope this give you a clear introduction to Pro 3D HSR. Stay tuned for upcoming videos covering all the functionalities of Pro 3D HSR and other functionalities.